Today we're going to do a stretch and balance routine. This is to help stretch your entire body to improve flexibility and mobility, to help you move and function better in everyday life. It's going to help you feel relaxed and to de-stress. So let's get started. Come close to the front of the chair, sit nice and tall, hold your abdominal muscles in, and inhale as you reach high. Exhale as you bring the arms down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down. One more like that. Inhale. And exhale, bring the hands to the front of the knees. Inhale, come up just halfway, and then flex the hands as you exhale. Bring the hands back to the knees. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Now inhale, bring the left arm up and around and behind. Exhale as you come around. And now the right arm. Gentle, slow movement is warming up the muscles so that we can stretch them out more. It's important to have warm muscles before you stretch them to prevent injury. One more on each side. Exhale as you come up, inhale. Exhale, come down. Some gentle shoulder rolls back. Okay, we'll do one more. Inhale, we bring the arms up overhead. Look up at the ceiling. Exhale, come down, look down at the floor. Again, inhale. And exhale. If you're not able to bring the arms up that high, try coming up to the front. Inhale. And exhale back down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, down. Also do that out to the side. Inhale. Exhale, back to heart center. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bring the arms up. Reach the left arm behind and stretch. Inhale up. Exhale to the back. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We're warming up the abdominal muscles here. Make sure you're keeping a nice tall back. Keeping the belly pulled in. One more like that. Inhale. And exhale. And back to the center. Okay, let's do a little bit of warming up for the legs. Bring both of the legs forward. Inhale. And reach forward. Inhale. And reach. As you reach, keep a long straight back. Keep the chin up to keep your center of gravity in the chair. Exhale, reach. Inhale. And exhale. Now bring that right leg up, holding the abdominals in. Do a little bit of balance work here. Inhale. Belly pulled in tight. Exhale. Pull the abdominals in even more as you reach for the toes. Not important how far you get, just that you're stretching the back of the leg gently. One more. And exhale. And now bring that left leg up and reach. And if you're not able to bring your leg up, just keep it on the ground. But again, try to keep it as straight as possible so that you're getting a nice stretch in the back of the leg. We're working on improving flexibility and mobility today. And relax it down. Very good. All right, now that we've got the muscles warm, we're going to start really a deep stretch for every part of the body. We're going to start with the neck. Inhale and tilt the head over to the left. Exhale, tilt over to the right. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Making sure that you're keeping your shoulders down away from the ears so you can really feel a good stretch on both sides of the neck. This is an area where many of us hold a lot of tension. And last time. So bring the head back to the center and look straight down. Tilt the head over to the left, looking down at the floor. If you can, bring the left arm up and over your head. Pull gently to get a stretch all along the right side of the neck. If you're not able to get your arm that high, you can just come up and touch the outside of the face to bring it just a little bit farther. Slow, deep breaths. Exhale. Now roll the head over to the other side, looking down at the floor. Bring the right arm up and over the head, pulling gently. And now we feel a stretch along the left side of the neck. And again, if you're not able to get your arm that high, just bring the hand across the body. Pull gently on the side of the face. And back to the center. And look up. Let's just do a few neck rolls here. And other direction. Very good. Okay, we're going to stretch out the shoulders. So we're going to start with bringing the right arm across the body. Try to keep that arm straight. Bring the left arm underneath. Bend the arm and pull gently to feel a deep stretch through the right shoulder. Make sure that you're keeping that shoulder down. Sometimes we have a tendency to hunch our arm up like this. Make sure it's dropped down away from the neck, far away from the ears. Some slow, deep breaths. Imagine all the blood and oxygen just flowing into that right shoulder. Loosening it up so that the next time you go to reach for something, it will be with ease. Exhale. Now other side, left arm straight across the body, keeping the arm straight. Bring the right arm underneath, bend that right arm and pull gently, stretching out the left shoulder. Again, dropping that shoulder down, make sure it's not up by your ear, but pull down. So you feel a gentle stretch. Inhale. And exhale. All right, let's do vinyasa here. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down to the knees. Round the back, flexing it. And then come down, look up at the ceiling. And round the back again. Let's do one more of those. Inhale. Now I'll periodically throw these in, and this is to keep the muscles warm in the whole body, so that as we continue to stretch, it will be safe and without injury, and we will leave the class feeling wonderful. Great. All right. A little bit for the lower back and the abdominals and the arms. I'm going to twist to the right. Place the left hand on the outside of the right leg and reach the right arm up behind you. Take some slow, deep breaths. If you can't get your arm that high, you can place your arm on the small of your back And just use it to twist yourself a little bit deeper into the stretch. And coming back to the center, let's go to the other side. Reach the right arm across onto the outside of the left leg. Bring the left arm up behind you and look up towards it. And again, if it's too much to stretch that far, bring that left hand behind you, place it on the small of your back, and just use it to twist a little bit farther into the stretch. And back to the center. Let's do another vinyasa here. Inhale, hands together. Exhale, fold forward with a straight back, hands to the knees, round the back. And flex the back, looking up at the ceiling. And round the back, come back to a tall seated position. Let's do one more. Inhale, hands together. Exhale, straight back, hands to the knees. Round the back. And flex the back, looking up towards the ceiling. And round the back. And come back up. Shoulder rolls back. Alright, we're going to stretch out the chest here. Grab onto the back of the chair, sitting nice and tall. Push the arms away from the chair and just push the chest gently forward. Nice gentle stretch through the front of the body. If you're able to, you can also bring the hands behind the back, clasp the hands and pull down. This will give you a little bit of a deeper stretch. Use the option that's best for you for where you're at today in your flexibility. And exhale down. Very good. So the upper body should feel light and loose and very relaxed now. We're going to open the legs up now. We're going to stretch the inner thighs. We're going to start by leaning the right elbow on the right knee. Press that elbow back so you feel a bit of a stretch already here through the right inner thigh. Now you can keep this here, or you can place the left hand on the small of the back and twist just a little bit, get into the lower back. You can also bring the left arm up and over, leaning into it, getting a nice stretch through the side of the body. And come on back up. Bring the left hand to the left knee. Push backward on that leg with the elbow so you feel a stretch through the inner thighs. Take some deep breaths here. Just focus on stretching, opening up the thighs, so that your legs will move where you want them to in your everyday activities. Bring the right arm onto the back and twist, looking up at the ceiling if you feel like you have the flexibility for that today. Keep breathing nice and smooth. And if you'd like to reach that right arm up and over, and a deeper stretch in the side of the body. And relax it. Come on back up to a tall seated position. Walk those feet in. Okay, great. Sitting nice and tall. I'm going to stretch out the back of the leg. Bring the right foot forward, placing the foot right on the floor. The big inhale and a straight back, and then exhale, reach forward. On your next inhale, roll up. We're going to take it down that leg again and try to reach a little bit further. The straighter back all the way from the tailbone to the top of the head. See if you can reach a little bit further. Not important to get very low. It's important to keep the leg straight so you feel a great stretch in the back of the leg. Deep breaths. Round the back. Slide on back up. Bring the left leg forward, keeping that foot flat on the ground. The nice tall back, belly in. Slide down that leg, only as deeply as you can go comfortably. And round back up as you inhale. Exhale, reach a little bit farther. We're going to hold it a little longer. Focus on breathing deeply and smoothly. Sending lots of blood and oxygen to the back of that leg. Now around it. Slide on back up. Very good. Okay, we're going to work into the hips. I'm going to show you a couple of different options. First one is to cross the right ankle over the left. And now I'm going to bring the right leg up and turn the foot so that the toes are pointing to the ground and my knee is facing out to the right. I'm going to lean into the hip here. Now this is a great option if your hips are very tight or if you've had a hip replacement. This is where I want you to stay, right here. If you're feeling a little more flexible through the hips and maybe you want a little bit more stretch, you can bring that left leg in and just cross your legs with the right foot on top, sitting nice and tall, hinge forward, keeping a straight back. Let the arms hang and then look down at the floor. Putting all of your body weight into the legs, and you'll feel the right hip opening up and stretching and relaxing. Just breathe into it. Send lots of blood and oxygen into the hip joint. And now round back up. And bring both legs out. Let's try the other side. And bringing the left leg over the right, crossing at the ankles. Bring the left leg up a little higher, pointing the toes at the ground. Knee is out and pressing on the thigh. Be sure you're pressing on the thigh and not the knee. You don't want to injure the knee by putting any pressure on it. Okay, now again, stay right here if you're not as flexible or if you've had a hip replacement. This is where you should be. If not, you come all the way up, cross the legs, the left leg on top. Just keep the arms next to you, keep that back straight, hinge forward, putting your weight right in the legs, dropping the head, and feeling that left hip open up and relax. Take some deep breaths. And come on back up to a tall seated position and cross the legs. All right, now that was our stretching. We've stretched out the body. And now we're going to focus on some balance exercises, things to help all of the balance muscles in your body so that as you're going about your everyday activities, you'll find that you have better balance. You're less likely to have any falls. That's very important, especially as we get older. So the muscles that we want to really focus on the most are those core muscles, our abdominal muscles, our lower back, and then of course our chest and our upper back. Those are all so important for our balance because they help keep your posture upright. So we're going to work on those. We're going to start right here in the center. Make sure feet are flat on the ground. Feet are hips distance apart. Inhale, reach up to the right. Exhale, come down and across the body. Inhale. Exhale, pulling the abdominal muscles in tighter as you twist over to the left. Inhale to the right. Exhale. Inhale. Keep the belly pulled in as you inhale, and as you exhale, pull it in even tighter. And now switch sides. Inhale up on the left. Exhale over to the right. Inhale, pulling those abdominals in tight. Exhale, pull them in even tighter. 2 more like that, nice and slow. Inhale. Exhale, pull the abdominals in as you twist. And 1 more, inhale. And exhale. Great job. Back to the center. Okay, we're going to do a balance exercise here that's going to use all the core muscles. Important to keep nice tall posture, keep that belly in. We're going to bring the right leg up. If you can't bring it up very far, that's absolutely fine. If you need to just have it forward a little bit with your toe on the ground, that's also another great option. So bring that leg up. Okay, now first, focus on those abdominals, keeping them nice and tight. Make sure the posture is straight and tall. Bring the arms out to the side. Okay, so this is the beginning position. This may be challenging if you already struggle with your balance a lot, and that's okay. If you start to shake or you lose your balance, it's all right. You're in a chair. You're not going to go anywhere. But if you feel like you've got a little bit better balance and you want a bit of a challenge today, come up on the left toes, bringing the left heel up, and then keeping the back straight and tall. Lean forward, putting as much of your body weight into those left toes as you can. You're going to feel that left leg working. You should also feel the right leg working as you're holding it up. And those abdominals have got to be pulled in nice and tight. And then keeping that right foot up. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release that right leg. Great, let's try the other side. Bring the left leg up. Again, if you need to just tap that toe to the front of you, that's perfectly okay as well. Use the option that works best for where your body's at today. Inhale, bring the arms up to the side. Check your posture. Make sure your belly is pulled in. Standing nice and tall, back is straight, belly in. And now for that added challenge, come up on the toes of the right foot. And with a straight back, lean forward, putting all the weight in that right leg, and hold it right here. Take some deep breaths. And come on back up. And gently release that leg. Let's do a vinyasa here. Inhale. Hands together. Exhale. Fold forward. Round the back. Come down. Flex the back. Look up at the ceiling. And round the back. Come back up to a tall seated position. And do some shoulder rolls here. Alright. Bring the heart rate down all the way and do a little bit of relaxation. Just inhale halfway up. Exhale. Release the hands slowly back to the knees. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Out to the side. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, this is where we get to the relaxation part of our routine. So just sit back in your chair. Get comfortable. If you're in a position where you'd like to lay on the floor, that is perfectly okay as well. Just make sure that you're nice and comfortable and relaxed wherever you might be. You can close your eyes. Take a big breath in. And exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Inhale. And on this next exhale, imagine your head, your face, your neck, all relaxing. All the tension just running down them, down to the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Feel tension leaving the shoulders, running right down the arms and out the fingertips. Inhale. Exhale. Feel tension running down the neck, down the chest, down the torso. Relaxing the whole midsection of your body. Inhale. Exhale. Feel tension leaving your hips, sliding down your legs, and running right out your toes. Inhale. Exhale. Imagine any stress left in your body just rolling right down your body and right out the toes, right out the fingers, and melting into the floor. Inhale. And exhale. Continue breathing slow and deep. I'm going to remain quiet for just a few moments. Just enjoy the music and continue that slow breathing. There's nothing else in your life you need to focus on in this moment. Focus completely on the breath. On this next inhale, slowly start to wiggle your toes, and then wiggle your fingers. If your eyes are closed, slowly open them. And now slowly and carefully bring yourself back to a tall seated position, looking down at the floor, giving the blood in your head time to readjust. Take a couple of deep breaths here. And exhale. Okay, I'm going to inhale here. Arms up overhead. Exhale, bring the hands back to heart center. Let's do 2 more like that, nice and slow. Inhale, lots of good air. Inhale, relaxation, positive thoughts. Exhale. Inhale. I want you to take all of these good feelings that you have with you through the rest of your day. Namaste. Have a peaceful day. And remember, it doesn't matter your situation. You can still benefit from all of the benefits there are in exercise, even from a chair.